Hi guys, Aussie Lightning here, flying out the Tempest Mark II Strike Fighter, whatever that means. It's a battle rating 6.3 in realistic, and I don't know what it is about this plane, but I love it. It's got a place in my heart now. I enjoy it so much more than the Mark V. Now, just enjoying one of my better kills in this plane. I'm really bad at cinematics. I think he was trying to steal that kill. Regardless, that was just a fun kill. Of course, it hasn't been easy going the whole way. There have been some minor hiccups trying to figure out how this plane works. I tried just doing ground pounding, wasn't really good. Tried going quickly. Boom and zoom. Didn't really work. Tried maneuvering. Didn't really work. So I just started being really gentle with it until I could get the feeling for it. And I think that's just great advice for unlocking a brand new plane, because mind you, this is completely stock. Is take your time, be patient, and free repairs are there for a reason. Also, if you can, find out how to fly the plane first. I just jumped right in and not the best move. So this is probably the only game, or my first game, where I started to take the plane, well, start to get the feel of this plane. Here I'm just doing some gentle boom and zoom sort of stuff, not going too fast obviously because wing ripping, not pulling hard G's because I'm still not used to what this thing can take. And I'm still getting used to the guns. I put a hit on that 109, wasn't too keen to get back around on him. My wingman down there was able to finish him off. And now I'm just going to be keeping my speed up, and I think that is key in this plane. My speed generally doesn't drop below about 350 and 60, I suppose. But it doesn't get much higher than 500 either. It's a good, just generally fast operating plane. So what I mean by that is it'll accelerate up to 300 very quickly and keep you there. The energy retention is great, but you're not going to be pulling high G maneuvers. You're not going to be chasing down boom and zoomers in a dive, which unfortunately is what we're flying against. Lots of 190s and TAR 152s. So completely stock, this plane is slower, turns worse, climbs worse than the Tempest Mark V, and yet there's something about it, which I'm not entirely sure what it is, it just performs better for me. It could be that the higher battle rating puts you up against things like the D13s and the D9s and the 152s, all of who can't turn. It puts you up against B17s and B24s, which are great for killing, but I can't put my finger on it. It's just something about it which feels better than the Mark V. I mean, obviously it's a higher battle rating for a reason, but I don't know what it is. Now, I'm spraying some shots now. Still can't get used to these guns. Take out this D9 just enough to finish him off. Hispanos are amazing. If you, there are any just solo, like just hardcore US pilots out there, you're missing out. 20 millimeters, they're so wonderful. So I'm turning back around. This 152 seems like he's coming for me. I don't go directly for him. I go a bit low. Again, try to use this guy's speed against him. We're starting to go into a rolling scissors. At this point, if he wanted to leave, he could. I wouldn't be able to catch him. Luckily for me, he doesn't leave. He stays around. And the TA-152 isn't a low altitude fighter. It's not a turn fighter. It's a high altitude energy / boom and zoomer. down here, I have all the advantages over him. My roll, I think, is on par with him, but my turn capability, my climb capability, and my energy retention down here with these big fat wings is just... he doesn't stand a chance in this sort of combat. And that guy was definitely trying to steal my kill. Teammates. So he had the energy advantage coming into that combat, and that's just a great kill when you can get it. Try to chase this D13, but he's no fool. He's getting out of here. He doesn't want any of this. And I don't even see that 109 until he starts shooting. Luckily, I just bring my nose down under his guns and use his speed against him. I'm surprised how efficiently I've been doing that in this plane. I haven't tried it against the Russians, but using enemy high speed against them is quite an interesting tactic if you can start to get the feel for it. Now I'm out of rounds, and I decide to head back to base. And I'll feed back in once I've rearmed, repaired. Repaired, all fresh, ready to go. Looking for some ground targets, but they've all been destroyed. There's only one enemy left, so it's a friendly, myself, and this TAR-152 who just appears in front of me. He's going very quickly. He's in a dive. I'm going to use that dive against him. I duck down low. Now, he has to dive at a steep angle to get to me. I make it even steeper by going underneath him. If he went down for the kill then, he probably would have crashed. He wisely continues on through, and then less wisely decides to turn back. Now, because I get my guns up there in front first, I start squeezing off shots. I don't want him going head on with me. I want to either kill him or make him go away, and unfortunately for him, I get my guns up in time and I get to end him. So if you like this battle, hit the subscribe button. I'm hopefully going to do many more of these. It's just a bit of fun for me, and I get to go over my battles and my mistakes and my embarrassing deaths. And if you can't be bothered doing that, throw us a like, because my ego loves it. Alright guys, catch you next time. My ego doesn't love that.